thank you all very, very much for being here. And I will give you everything that I can from my heart. Honest to God, I will just pour it on. And when I do that, when I say that, I mean that I'm asking God within myself and that's within you to help you in any way possible. I won't work with the emotional stuff here. I save that for private appointment and also with the physical appointment. And I will work with one thing, and I'll answer some questions if you all have anything of what I'm about spirituality or about healing or what I believe in or anything. I'll be very open with y'all. And so I work with what I refer to as light. Light is my gift, my goal, my tool. It's all I know in my life. And we all have it. We're all a part of it. And it's just, we're finding out that we can recognize it more. And we're evolving to that place in life that we can recognize more. That's our evolution. That's what it's about. And it's finding that godliness within that we're learning to do in life. So some people, when I work with them, they may feel something most immediately. Other people, it may become more aware 5 minutes later, 24 or 48 hours later, or even walking down the street 2 weeks or 2 months later saying, oh my God, when did this leave me? If that should be the case, fantastic. And I don't make any claims. I don't diagnose, and I don't prescribe. I let people pretty much tell me over the past, I don't know, 47, 48 years, what's happened with them. And I don't know what to say. Hey, Christina, how you doing, my dear? Good to see you. Good to see you. And any questions I can try to answer, please, anything. It's awkward because I'm actually working through the phone and I'm looking at the computer, and it's odd for me. In any case, I'm not used to this. I have to try to fix my camera, or Lynn's going to have to help me fix it. My video, it just went out today. So, any case, please, any questions I can try to answer about anything pertaining to spirituality or me, or what I believe in, go ahead. Please, anyone. Oh, come on, chickens. Try to stump me. Dana, did you have anything?
Oh, it's Dana. And
Dana. Sorry.
No, I was expecting to see my friend Caroline Barnes. She says she met you a long time ago and reconnected, and she told me a lot about you. So I'm real comfortable with the process. Yeah.
Yeah, she's an old favorite of mine from a long time ago. Long time ago. And she has done some, some of my stuff, which is fantastic. Yeah. Hey, Rosie. Yeah, and thank you for that. And Rosie, how you doing? Can you hear me? Can you turn on your micro? There you go.
Hi, Mark. I'm fine. Nice to see you. Yeah,
you too. Where are you located, Rosie?
Phoenix.
Oh, okay. All righty. Do I know you from any events?
Well, actually, yes. This is Sue Lusk.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm trying to get my picture on here. I don't know what's going on, why I can't see you now, but.
All right. I know a couple others are having a problem too. So we'll see what happens there. All right. And it may take a restarting of the computer. I don't know. So please, anyone, anything that I can try to answer before we boogie here. Anything. Okay. First couple things that nothing, Christina?
How'd you know I was going to ask something? I would love for you to talk about intuition.
What about it? Any particular aspect of it's a pretty huge topic.
I mean, I guess I don't know, just a basic general, like, what is intuition? Is it that voice within? Is it can you use it for something more than that? I don't know. That just popped in my head today. So
My understanding, intuition is inner teaching. And as I always teach, we're always perceiving of it. It may not be so cognizant, and but it's no different than, say, when we're in the shower, as I always say, or when we're doing the dishes. All of a sudden we have an aha moment, and it's in that aha moment of something that we wondered about previously, even though we didn't have an answer to it, and a fuller answer will come to us from within us, from the inner being within us that wants to share with us, to put it in simple terms, not getting into a lot of esoterica. So what happens is we have this aha moment, which will be an answer to something we didn't know the answer to previously. Or if we were wondering about someone, say earlier the day or the day before, then all of a sudden, we'll get an idea and or information about that, or a situation. We'll see a fuller picture of it, a more realized picture of whatever the situation or the dynamic is, if that makes sense. So if that's true, then that we have these aha moments, then we have them from wondering about something. And just think how wonderful it would be if we can wonder about something without coming up with an answer, without coming up with a definite worldly answer that we always have for situations, or just blowing it off. If we can wonder about something without knowing, without analyzing, without critiquing, without judging, then information comes to us more readily and fuller. So the idea is to learn to wonder. And that's what I call contemplation. Because we're contemplating something, we're wondering about it. And contemplation to me is, this is in my world and what I perceive of it to be, contemplation is the activity of meditation, which gives us a fuller picture if we choose to go there. Any questions about that? Anything I can try to answer? I hope that almost answered your question there, Christine.
it did. Absolutely. It just was on my mind, and I always love to be reminded of these things. So
Awesome.
thank
Awesome. So do I. So
Yes.
Hey, Mark, I would like to add something about the contemplation and
Sure.
intuition. Okay, it's
Yeah, go
actually
ahead.
one of my poems. It goes, contemplation is like dictation, firing words of knowledge, expecting you to take notes. It's as though a greater being were lecturing on truth, and we, as students, prosper by pursuit.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's lovely. All right. I love it. Yeah. And right on with that. And that's what it is. We're actually taking notes from something that we're learning from within ourselves. Yeah. Cool. Patty, any questions or anything I can try to answer? All
Nope.
right. All right, cool. Hey, Sylvia. Hi, how are you? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And where are you from, Sylvia? Turn on your mic, hon. It's lower bottom corner, the mic. Bottom left-hand corner. See if you can get it. If you move your mouse around in the lower left-hand corner, you should be able to see the mic. Do you see it? There you go. Yay. Hi, where are you from, Sylvia?
I'm original from Ecuador, but I live in Arizona now.
Cool. Cool. Whereabout?
Oh, it's
In-
Castel,
All right.
Arizona.
Okay, great, great, great. I appreciate your being here, Sylvia.
Thank you.
All right. And all right, let me see here. If there's a couple more things I just want to mention before we start here. Every week we're doing this unless it's otherwise announced. And let me see on my list here. We have the gathering on the 16th of the month, which is next Wednesday. Or is it tomorrow, Lynn? Are you there, Lynn?
It's definitely next Wednesday, next week.
Next Wednesday, not tomorrow.
That's
And
correct.
so, yeah, and the gathering is where people get to ask questions. Now, that's all I really want are the questions. And if there's any time, then I'll work with one or two people. So questions about spirituality, about what I do, about your life, whatever. I won't get into, again, the emotional stuff. I leave that for private appointments. And I work with private appointments in Zoom or FaceTime. I've even started Skype or just telephone. And so you go to the website, markearlix.com, and it'll give you all the information there. And please, if you feel it within your heart, do the gifting on the website for whatever you want. God loves it. It's reciprocal in your life. And I'll just leave it like that. Then on February, what are the dates of that, Lynn? February 22nd through the 25th
Right
is a
on.
workshop. Yes. Lynn's in Canada and she knows all these things. It's really awesome. And
The snow has frozen my brain.
right. And she lives in a cabin with a cow and a little well right outside there. And so that's where she gets her drinking water and watering the animals. So, all right. The February 22nd to the 25th, it's an hour and a half a day from 12 to 1:30. And it's on Zoom. And it's an awesome workshop. It's Awaken the Healer Within. And I'll go over the basics, but they've grown in many, many ways. I teach people how to work with healing, how to do the scanning, and you'll have exercises, there'll be discussion. And people tell me that it's a pretty awesome workshop. I've had people take it 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. Every time it's always different. Ever since, I guess, since 25, 30 years ago when I started teaching it, it's always different. And even if you've taken the first workshop way back then, and there's people that have taken 5, 10, 15, 20 times. And so please do take advantage of that. All the information is on the workshop. Other than that, is there anything else that I'm missing, Lynn, that you know of? I'll be going to Phoenix again next month, and that'll be announced on the website. So please take advantage of that as well, and I'll be seeing people there in appointments and a healing circle. So, okay. Any questions about anything I just mentioned before we start, please? Nothing. Okay, get rid of my paper. Good. So let's see here. Who wants to be first? Kathy Hines, my dear. Any one thing that I can work with, please.
Yes, thank you, Mark. My niece, Kara, she's always had a problem with her sinuses and breathing. And I was listening to her talk to her mom the other day, and she just sounded like she was just drowning in mucus. Yeah, she's during her adult life, she's had this problem. She snorts a lot, and she did have COVID recently, and she's not sleeping because she can't breathe. And she has a 6-month-old baby to take care of and a 3-year-old. So I just, it seems impossible.
Okay. So what I can do is everything that I do, this is for everyone's sake, in how I work through prayer. And I prefer that because then I'm allowing the divinity, the godliness, to do it all for me. And I don't have to take responsibility of something working or not working or whatever, because I just get in the way. So what I do is I talk to the old man or old woman upstairs, which is in my book inside. And many people will feel something happening inside of them. Some won't. There's no right or wrong, good or bad. God doesn't care whether you feel something or not. The ones that do need to. The ones that don't need to. But change happens most often, is my point. Whether it be, as I mentioned earlier, immediately or in increments, or over a short period of time or a little bit longer. I don't know. But change happens, and it always happens. So let's see, or it might even lead into a situation, say if someone was going to have surgery, they still might need surgery. And if they do, and their situation wasn't taken care of through the immediate, say if they were in the surgery suite, the doctor might even say, oh my God, I've never seen tissue cooperate like this before, or I can't find the situation anymore. I don't know. I pretty much leave it all to God. And so that's my motivation, and that's what I trust. So, and I always say prayers within myself. I try to reach out to everyone in every situation, in every religion or whatever. And so in any case, let me work with Kira. And so.
Kara.
I'm sorry?
Kara.
Kira.
Kara.
Is it Kira?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Oh, just okay, good.
Sure.
All right.
Carolyn.
Will you let me know how she is?
I sure will. Thank you, Mark.
I appreciate that. Anything with
Thank
you, Kathy?
No, I've been feeding my dog a different diet, and her allergies have been much better. And I
Awesome.
appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you. And Megan, my dear friend, talk to me. Tell me how you're doing. Turn on your mic. There you go.
Thanks, Mark.
Sure.
Well, I came down with COVID about a month ago, and it turned really it turned into pneumonia, and I've been really, thank you, struggling with just getting my energy back, and I just feel exhausted. And I was hoping you could give me a zap of your special powers.
A dash of God. All right. Well, let's work with God a little bit here.
Thank you.
And so, all right, let me see here. All right, let's just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and
I'm
just
sorry?
recently it's kind of manifested into like GI and so many different things.
Yes. Yeah. Normally, what I've been hearing and reading and people telling me initially is that a lot of the symptomology will last for up to 3 to 6 months, and sometimes even longer. But let's see if we can quicken this some, and what God wants,
Thank you.
not what man wants.
Okay.
And you just relax a little bit, hon. Did something just happen, hon? What was that?
Just some warm.
That's what I refer to as spirit coming upon you from within you. It comes upon you from within you. It's like an opening.
And it just feels like intense around this area. Like,
Cool.
I don't know if it's pressure or what you would call it.
Oh, okay. Let me do a little bit more then. Open up your eyes and tell me if you notice, not to talk you into it, but a change that happened.
Tingly,
All right.
lighter.
Let's see what happens from that. Let me know. Keep me updated.
I will. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Patty, my dear friend, where are you? Oh, there you are. You changed position.
Hi, Mark. I
Hi.
changed positions. Hi, how are you, dear?
Fine. You went from the center left to the center right.
Okay,
All
because
right.
I'm moving around.
All
Mark,
right.
I will gladly take a blessing, please.
Gladly. All right. Sometimes and you got it, but sometimes what happens is when things are going so-called normal in life, then it's almost like something comes in and makes everything in life feel sour. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, Patty?
Yes, of course it does. Of course.
And can you, yeah, be candid with me. Can you relate to that? Where it's just not a good feeling about stuff anymore for that time.
Right. I'm doing well now, but I have had that happen many times. So I understand what you're saying.
And so what I'm also suggesting is now that you've had that experience, which is part of many people's lives, but we can be conscious and it won't replicate in the near future. If we can be conscious that oh, this is going to be happening now. So I don't have to live there. I can, you know, be conscious that that sourness or that burden feeling in life or the heaviness in life, it doesn't have to be, even before it happens, if we can think of that it doesn't have to be. Because maybe it's coming on or something and we have the ability to circumvent it. You know what I'm saying, Patty?
I know very much what you're saying. Yes, it resonates.
Okay. Good. Good. Awesome. All righty. God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No. All right. Susan, please talk to me, hon.
Hi, I'm gonna try to get a little bit of Haley here. She is the sweetest little girl, and
Oh,
we had a situation where she had an eye ulcer, and it turned very badly. The vet said this is the worst he's seen in 30 years. But
oh,
I know that she'll keep her vision and keep her eye, and she'll be healed. And she hasn't
good.
complained one bit. She's a great little girl.
Oh, really? That's awesome. That's
Snoring very
awesome.
loudly right now. You probably hear the snoring.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, she's a part Frenchie, so she does that.
Oh, beautiful baby. All right. Let me work with her eye. Will you please keep me updated on the progress?
I certainly will. That was so powerful. It was just zooming up through me too. So I thank you. It's wonderful.
Awesome, awesome. Anything that we can work with you, hon? Any one thing you can tell me?
I've just been an emotional wreck over her because she's so loyal to me.
Aw.
She's my little shadow, follows me everywhere. So,
Oh,
but
I
I wouldn't
bet.
myself, I've taken it a lot worse than she has.
All right.
Yeah,
All
other than
right.
that,
All
a
right.
lot
Let
of
me.
a lot of anxiety for me in the past, just general year or so. So trying to get over the anxiety fits. I guess that would be my biggest issue.
Yeah. I won't work with that here.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get with you later.
Okay, please do. And what I can do now, if you don't mind, is ask a blessing on you.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Have the palpitations been bothering you? Worried about them?
The what?
Palpitations?
Oh, you mean like heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm too high strung. I'll have to get some more Zen, and thank you so much.
Blessings to you. All right.
You too.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
All right. Oh boy. Penny, please, my dear.
Hey, actually, I'm feeling what you're giving to other people a little bit, so it's
Cool.
kind of
Use it.
what to say, because I've been very intuitive, and a lot of things, with
Great.
COVID and their passing, I just felt like I have closed myself totally off from anything, and I don't like that feeling.
Oh, no, you don't want to go there.
No,
No.
I'd rather not have to, put my bubble up and just get up out of bed. So
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I have to remind myself that, sure, I can take on causes, or I can get into, the political stuff or the religious stuff, or I can step out of it all and, be joyful that there's something I live within, and it's a consciousness, it's a life. And that keeps me grounded in the spiritual and in this world, knowing that I live here, but I can be joyful in it. And that's what's important for me. Otherwise, I'm going to get sidetracked into all this other stuff. And then I'll be leaving working with the healing and the other things. So I got to keep that in mind in my life for myself, and I advocate that for others, because otherwise we're living in a burden, and we're living in a resistance unbeknownst to us or known to us. And so, in any case, is there anything in your body that's bugging you, like your neck?
my neck bugs me a lot, and
Yeah.
I had some sort of muscle spasm about a week
Yeah.
ago.
And
Very
part of that
painful.
is coming from your, let's see, my right is your left. I'm dyslexic. So your your left shoulder as well. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, not at this time. Usually I could tell, but this time I can't.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to work with the neck, and that's affecting also, in my perception, not to lay a medical trip on you, because I know nothing medically, honest to God. And all right, so I'm going to work with your neck a little bit. How's that sound?
Okay, no, sounds good.
All right. Tonight or tomorrow, you may experience a little bit of stiffness in there,
Okay.
in the neck area, but then you may see that it kind of loosens up. And why I mentioned your shoulder earlier, how it might be the cause of some other muscle stuff in there. I don't know the names of muscles or anything, but or what they are. I'm so ignorant with this stuff. And I mentioned that because sometimes that can be potential future stuff that this is leading into, that's affecting the other body, but this part didn't know it yet. And so I remember about 20, 25 years ago, maybe longer, maybe 30 years ago, there were, I was in Jacksonville, Florida. There were 5 people that were in front of me, and I didn't know them. And my place was to find everything I could. Someone was testing me. Everything that I could with those people of what was bothering them in their bodies. Out of those 5, I found maybe 20 things. And it was on the last fellow where I was mentioning his shoulder. And he says, nope, nothing wrong with it. And everything else is correct except for this guy's shoulder. And it was later that night he got my number from someone else, or someone else called me, I don't remember, saying he just got in his accident. It was the shoulder that was really destroyed, you know. Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as it was supposed to have been, the doctor said. And so he was better, you know, feeling much better than what he could have because I worked on the shoulder. So in any case, so that's why I went to the shoulder.
Okay.
And so, but the neck might be the causal of, you know, a little bit of discomfort there. All right. So in any case,
All right.
I don't know if you can tell the difference in the way that you feel yet, or what. If you can tell, hon.
Well, when you were working, is actually I was feeling it in my lower torso, but
Cool.
now as we kept talking, now it has gone back up to my shoulder, and I can feel the heat in my shoulder.
Good. All right. All right. Awesome. See what happens from that. Yeah. Let me know. I appreciate it, hon. All right.
Great.
Hey, Dana. Donna.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Yes. That's okay.
Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. All right. Go ahead. Tell me one thing, please, that's bugging your body.
Let's concentrate on my knees. They need replacing, and I can't do it yet. So the right one is bone on bone, and the left one is deteriorating significantly. And I'm limited in my ability to walk, stand, all that goes with that.
Okay. So tell me something. It's the right one that's the most in discomfort?
Yes, it'll just ping and cause pain on its own, like at night, you know, wake me up, that kind of thing.
Sure. Sure. All right. And I'll work with one. I'll work with the right one. But what I may be able to do is help the discomfort ease somewhat, and, you know, allow that godliness to help it in, you know, in some way to get you through life and in a comfortable way. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And all right, what I want you to do is just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, and tell me if you notice anything happening on your right knee. Feel that right there? It's okay if you don't.
No. No. Some warmth.
I'm sorry?
Some warmth. Warm.
Okay. Let's see what happens with that warmth. And right there. Now, what I'd like you to do is to bend out your knee and bring it back in. And now stretch your knee all the way out, not to hurt yourself. and then rest it for a moment and do it again. Do you notice any difference? Is it the same or worse or better?
It's kind of the same. I don't want to be difficult, but
Oh, you're
it's
not
still
difficult
kind-
with me.
okay. It's still kind of the same.
Okay, good. Let's see if something doesn't happen within 5 minutes or whenever, in a shortened period of time. If it
I'm
doesn't
willing.
get relief. God bless you. All right, you got it, my dear.
Thank you.
Let's see what happens from that.
Thank you.
Christina, my dear, anything in particular?
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Just your famous Roto-Rooter. Just all
That's
the way
from the
down.
old days.
Yes.
You got it. Feel that in your heart?
Yes.
Enjoy. And your daughter's doing good?
You know what? Her left ankle was bothering her, actually. Thank you.
Sometimes when kids are growing up, even with adults too, there's like bone movement where, you know, it's like developing and stuff like that. And that might be her situation, just sharing that with you. But it's going to be fine, you know.
She's always had those growing pains. I call them growing pains. So, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, good.
Thank
All right,
you,
my
Mark.
dear.
God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, you too. You too. And let me see here. Already got Dana. Did we get Dana? Yeah.
Yes, you did me, and I just walked on it, and it is better.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And would it normally be uncomfortable to walk on it?
Yes, I need my walker.
And what about now?
Just went to the bathroom and I could walk without it, you know, without going, you know, that kind of reaction. So
Awesome.
that's better.
All right, good. Thank you so much. How long have it been bothering you like that? Just curious.
I had a bad injury in 2004, and then the other one began to degrade a good 5 years ago. So it's a long time.
Okay. You got it, my dear. Let's see if this doesn't give you a reprieve until you get it taken care of.
Thank you.
My honor, my pleasure. All righty. And Penny, my dear, did I work with you? All right.
I keep being wrong.
Hi.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And Rosie, you going by the name of Rosie?
Yeah, well, that's one of my emails, and that's the name that was on my phone, so that's just what plugged in there.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's my alter ego.
Hey, I was just teasing you, but we all have them. So we all have different personalities, you know. Everyone's schizophrenic to some degree. So
Makes life
I
more
resemble that
interesting.
remark.
You never, yeah. And it
Get
makes
it?
life more
Remark?
interesting. Yeah,
Yes.
very funny, Mark.
Yeah, cute. So, all right, talk to me. Tell me your situation. What would you like me to work with? Tell me one thing.
Well, actually, it's for my mom. You worked on her when you were both down here back about 4 years ago. And she's 88 now, and she's still her stomach problems have come back that you helped her with, and it relieved her for a
Oh.
while. So if you could send some energy for that, I greatly appreciate it.
I would love to say a prayer for that. How's her dietary restrictions?
Well, anything she eats bothers her, you know, even swallowing bothers her. So she's
Yeah.
had that, you know, for quite a while, and she did find some relief when, you know, you worked on her a few years ago, but her health has really declined since that time, and she has a lot of problems. But I thought that I would pick that one because it's a constant thing with her.
Yeah, it's an important thing with her too. And what I'm praying for is that this will give her a relief in life, you know, to a degree.
That would be
and
great.
make it easier for her. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Make it easier
Thank you,
for her.
Mark.
Thank you.
appreciate
Anything
that.
with you? Anything, please.
Just a blessing for good things to come. You know, I'm in a like a transitional phase right now, like a lot of us are.
Sure. Yes.
So just good energy for the right direction and stuff like that.
Don't fall prey to the fear. Do not.
Yes, it's a struggle, but faith is
No, it's
stronger than
not.
fear.
No, it is a struggle to learn how to transition from fear to not feeling fear, or to tell the fear to take a hike.
Right. One of my mottos is faith is stronger than fear. So I just repeat that to myself because I know that that is true.
And to have faith is what? I'm curious.
To trust in the highest, best
There you
good.
go. To trust. To trust.
Yep.
And don't make this just a conversation. Live it. Find a way to begin to live it. That trust.
Yeah, one of my mottos is trust and allow. I say that to everybody because that is the best thing that we can do is just trust and allow.
Yes. Right. To trust.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trusting, you're allowing.
Yep.
Even go deeper, finding out what that means. Wonder about that. What does it mean to trust? What does it mean to trust? And wonder about that. Let an answer come to you. Not what you're thinking, let it come to you. Capiche?
Good advice.
All right. Thinking gets in the way and sabotages. And
oh, yeah.
Other things love to utilize our thinking. So, all right, my dear.
All
Blessings
right. Thanks
to
so
you.
much, Mark. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. And keep me updated on your mom.
All right. I will. Thank you.
All right. Aria, hey, you. Turn on your mic.
Hi.
There you go. Anything in particular, my dear?
Thank you so much. I
Name
forgot
one thing.
the time. Our son is he has a
Make it brief.
condition with I don't know what it's called, with a lot of varicose veins in the testicle area, and he's probably going to have surgery. And I think it would be so great if they said, "Oh, this is smaller," or something. And also, I'm just concerned all around for his health.
Okay. Let me say a prayer and blessing.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything for you in particular physically, please? One thing. I got about 5 minutes left.
I just have that pain again right here. I'm
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sure. All right, my dear.
Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Give it a couple minutes, then move it around.
Okay.
And see what happens.
It made
All
a
right,
clicking
good.
noise when you started.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Sylvia, my dear, talk to me. Are you there, Sylvia?
Yes, I am.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, good. Yes, there you are. Okay, good, good, good. Anything in particular you'd like me to work with?
My eyes lately, they feel like very dry and like very tired.
Yeah, if they're super dry, I actually heard this a long time ago, and and I suggested it to people too. If they take a hot cloth and put it, not so hot it's going to burn you, of course, but put it over their eyes. If they nuke it in the microwave and put a cloth over your eyes and let it sit for several minutes, to my understanding, it opens up the tear ducts. If your eyes are super dry, it opens them and it helps them to feel more refreshed. But let me work with your eyes right now, okay? There we go. Did you notice a difference or anything happen, Sylvia? And be candid. please.
Yeah, then a little more relief. I feel a
It's
little
like
more relief.
Yeah, it's a lightness, was my picture. So, all right, let's see if that doesn't take some of the burden off your eyes, okay?
Thank you.
But do the hot cloth
I will
for
do that.
5 minutes. Yeah, you can do it as many times as you want during the day. Doesn't matter, or at night.
Okay, I will.
All right, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the circle.
Yes, I will be
All
there.
right. Good. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. And if you want an appointment when I'm there, let me know, or let Sue Cavis know off the website.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. Michael, my dear friend. Oh my God, my bro. anything in particular? I can't hear you, Michael. Your mic is off.
I think
There you go.
pretty much covered everything here.
Just about. Any particular thing in your body you'd like me to work with, my friend?
Yes, you could relax my hips.
Let's see what happens from this if you notice a change with the muscles and the bones and everything else.
Right.
All right, my dear friend. Great to see you, Michael. It's been a long time.
Great to see you too.
All right. Lynn, or excuse me, Nini. Hey, Nini. Talk to me. You there, Nini? Unmute. There you go.
Hi, Mike. Mark,
Hi.
I'm here. I'm here. My neck is better, much better now.
Good.
And I just want you to give some blessings. Thank you.
Oh, you got it. You got it. And as you already know, God does not abandon. And it's in your life. You know, it's just coming back to that understanding. And then we get to see all the blessings in our life fulfilled. Hope that makes sense.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
God bless.
You too, my dear. I too.
Thank you.
too.
Thank you.
Please, is there anyone besides Lynn that I haven't worked with?
Me,
Who?
Donna.
Donna? Oh, hey, Donna. Talk to me, my dear friend. Anything in particular, please.
I'll give you a choice. I start physical therapy for my bladder on Friday, but I'm
Good.
still wet. I'm still going on myself a lot.
Okay.
So maybe a blessing.
A blessing, but the physical therapy is what you're going to be seeking.
Yes.
Turn off your mic for a second. Donna.
Okay.
Okay, my dear. And please let me know how the physical therapy works out.
Okay, thank you so much, Mark.
Oh, my pleasure. My total pleasure. Lynn, anything, my dear friend?
Can always go for a blessing.
You got it.
Thank
So
you.
can I. God. All right. Please, everyone, go to the website. There's a gifting thing there. Look at the events. Give from a heart. It's very reciprocal. It comes back to you. And as long as it's from the heart. And that's all that matters. And look at the appointments, consider them. They're pretty awesome, I think. And let's see, I don't know what else. All right. Please, anyone would like to say anything before we go? Anything, please. And how you... All right.
Dana?
Yes, please. Go ahead, Dana.
Well, I want to report that the energy and everything has been shifting to my lower back, which is a site of a lot of problems. So just walking better has shifted. And it's going to work out, you know, but I just wanted to tell you that things are shifting.
I'd love to hear a response like that. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Thank you. And please, you know, keep me updated. Anyone else like to share anything? Go ahead, Susan.
Sorry, I was just nodding in appreciation and happy to hear that report from Jana. And thank you so much. Bless you.
And you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyone else have anything? We're going to boogie. All right.
Mark?
Yes.
One question. I have trouble, it's not a physical symptom, but they've diagnosed me as schizoaffective. Something's channeling through me. Is that something that you could work on in a healing session?
Sometimes what for you?
Something's channeling through me. And
if you'd like to have a session on that, I would love to.
Okay. I wondered if you did something like that.
All right, my dear.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me know. All right. Blessings to everyone here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm truly grateful. And God bless you, and see you next week or at one of the events or in an appointment or whatever. Bye.
Thank you, Mark.